right, we've got Ron in New York. Wife is being forced to take vaccine. Ron, you're on the air.
Alex, it's a pleasure. Yeah, my wife actually was terminated because she refused it.
I've got to have her on. I've got to have her on, sir. You've got such a lawsuit.
I'm working away from my house right now, so.
No, but I'm saying maybe we should get your number. Well, I mean, would your wife come on?
Not sure. I'd have to talk to her.
So they fired her. Tell us what happened.
Well, basically, they started with a memo saying that there may be a mandatory vaccination. Then, about 2 weeks later, the nurse left to go get the bunch of antibiotics, whatever, the group, and told her straight out that either you take the shot or you don't have a job. And then her and 5 of her coworkers stood up and said, refused the shot, and all 6 of them lost their jobs. That's
Nazi Germany. But meanwhile, Obama's on TV saying it's a conspiracy theory. Nobody's got to take the shot.
I've come to, last year that I've been enlightened by you, I've come to not believe much that comes out of anybody's mouth.
Well, more than that, normally if they say something, it's 180 degrees different.
So, but yeah, like I said, she actually, and then they told her, well, the remainder of your career in the medical field will be at jeopardy if you don't take these shots.
My God, she's got, and they terminated her for what?
Because she refused.
And there's no way to get your wife on. She doesn't want to talk?
Well, I just heard you talking about it today, wanted to make the call, and I haven't even talked to her. She,
look, we won't pressure you, but can I put you on hold and get your name and number, or can we give you our number, the producer's number, so you can call us?
I'll give her a call and talk to her and see if I can get her to call.
Okay, John Harmon, please give him our producer number here, and Ron, call us. It's important your wife come on and fight this. She has nothing else to lose. But good job saying no.
Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Oh, man. And then these bastards on TV say none of this is happening. Caller after caller after caller after caller. And I could take hundreds. We'll do it tomorrow. You know what? This is too big. I'm skipping the break. Finish your point, sir, and then I've got to. The Navy admits they're preparing for martial law for forced inoculation. This is Navy.mil, off the charts, mega huge. These bastards, we've got to say no to this. I'm sorry. It's all coming in fast now. Man, I tell you what, nobody's giving me or my wife or my kids any damn shots. I've had enough of you eugenics scum, you murdering bastards, you Hitlerian pieces of trash. We're on to you, and I want them brought to justice. They're trying to break our back and train us to take whatever poison they put in us. All right, let's get serious here. This is from Navy.mil, official website of the United States Navy. You see that? Official website of the United States Navy. When I broke the MIAC and DHS reports, people didn't believe me and said they were a hoax. None of this is a hoax. This is Navy.mil, red alert, red alert. It's up on Infowars.com, saved in case they can't take it down. Red alert, ladies and gentlemen. Panamax, 2009, U.S. military exercise to train soldiers to impose pandemic martial law. Editor's note, military exercise designed to train soldiers to stop people from going to work and school, according to U.S. Navy. And the U.S. Navy announces in the article that that is the case, confirming what the Army soldier said in the YouTube video last week, working with the CHIP, California Highway Patrol in California. Confirming everything we saw start in January when I told you I believe they were going to launch pandemic, flu, or at least the fear of the flu, for martial law in the fall to pass the government health care, the banking takeover by offshore banks, the hate crime, hate speech laws, their whole agenda this fall, this winter. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the absolute final piece of the puzzle, red level. Now, I've got to go in and finish Fall of the Republic, and I've got to go in and work on this all day, or I'd go into overdrive. But we will be live 11 a.m. tomorrow to cover this in detail. And tell everybody you know to tune in tomorrow 11 a.m. because there will be a detailed report on the full spectrum of what we're dealing with here. Representatives of 10 U.S. government agencies are holding a 2-day tabletop exercise in cooperation with the government of Panama to assist in responding to any future influenza pandemic. September 16th, the agency representatives are in Panama in conjunction. This already happened. And it goes on, representatives discuss how the United States and Panamanian government can manage an influenza outbreak by utilizing their agencies to assist in combat a pandemic. Our goal is to work as close as possible with Panamanians in case there's a real threat, such as a pandemic influenza, said U.S. Navy Captain Miguel Cubio, a medical doctor and command surgeon of the U.S. Southern Command. We want to help them set a plan for outbreak that does not have a great impact on our economy, stop people from going to work and school, and stop the operations. The agencies present included the Department of State, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce, Federal Aviation Administration, U.S. Agency for International Development, Department of Health and Human Services, U.S. Army, U.S. Coast Guard, and Navy. Since the severity of the flu outbreaks is difficult to predict, the U.S. agencies are sharing tools and information to help Panama combat any level of influenza outbreak. Influenza usually starts suddenly and symptoms including goes on. U.S. Navy is working with Panamanian government and other agencies to build a preventative plan to fight against disease, not just the flu. Same thing's going on here in the U.S. According to U.S. Coast Guard, head of the Coast Guard's Environment Division plan, Navy Coast Guard vessels could play an important role. Coast Guard to work diligently, provide maritime support and a role to help people of Panama. And it goes on to talk about largest multinational training exercise in the world. They did this earlier 2 months ago, landing in Florida for a practice takeover of the U.S. They had FEMA NLE-09 with 14 nations domestically for a takeover of the U.S. I forgot about that. The 2009 is the largest multinational training exercise. More than 20 vessels and a dozen aircraft are involved in the exercise. Participants are focusing on a variety of response to any request from the government to protect and guarantee safe passage through traffic, ensure its neutrality, and respect national sovereignty. And it goes on. So U.S. forces run out of Fort Sam, San Antonio, Texas, to practice taking over Panama for that. But that's confirmed going on in the United States as well under level 6. They've said they may have quarantines and lockdowns. That's been done in the dark winter drills, looking at smallpox, anthrax, and an avian or other type super flu scenario.